Did you know that YouTube is adding over new creators who reach 10,000 subscribers every single month? Yet 92% of the people who start their channel never upload their first video. Today, I'm going to be going over why 2026 is actually the perfect time to start on YouTube, regardless of your age, your background, and your technical skills. And let me just add, 53 years old right here. And here's the thing, I've analyzed so many channels that have gone from literally zero to monetization in the past year. And I've discovered something that kind of contradicts what gurus are telling you. The barriers to YouTube's success have never been lower and the opportunities have never been greater. And the platform has changed fundamentally. Here are 5 reasons why starting YouTube now gives you advantages creators didn't even have 2 years ago. If you ever thought I've missed the boat on YouTube, this video will completely transform how you see your potential in this digital space. Before we dive in, I want to address the most common fear I hear from creators, and that's the belief that YouTube is too saturated and that all the good niches are taken. This fear is completely in your head, and it's the exact opposite of reality. The truth is, YouTube is experiencing growth in both creators and viewers, creating more opportunity than before. Now, let me just give you an example. This example happened 5 years ago. Actually, I think it was literally 5 years ago, to the month even. What was happening 5 years ago? The pandemic. At the time, my husband was laid off, and I was pulling my hair out trying to understand this whole unemployment and the new rules and the changes and the continuations. And if you were laid off in 2020, 2021, you know exactly what it was like in the United States as far as collecting unemployment. It was a complete nightmare. I decided to create a new channel all about unemployment and the changes, the rules, and the government bills and all that stuff, because I knew I was frustrated with the process, and I knew if I was frustrated, then millions of other people were going to be frustrated as well. I created a YouTube channel about this. Now, given it was late 2020 when I created this channel, I was competing against channels that had been creating content for months prior, getting 50, 100,000 views per video. And my little channel was just starting out. And in the beginning, I was getting 20 views, 50 views, not many views. But here's the thing. Once I started to create a strategy, and once I started to create videos consistently, I was competing with those other channels. Now, obviously, it took some time. It took a couple months, which I had an advantage because unemployment was time that kind of helped push my channel along. But I was competing with the big dogs. And that's pretty. I remember the first video that started going viral. I was in complete disbelief. Anyway, went off topic a little bit. Story went on for a little longer than I wanted to. But you get the idea. YouTube is not saturated. And the reason for that is even if you are picking a niche that's extremely popular, maybe there's a lot of creators, the difference between those creators and you is your personality. It's the way that you present your content. Anyway, I digress. More on that in future videos. YouTube adds about 500 hours of content every single minute. Of course, that might sound a little overwhelming until you realize that watch time is growing even faster, with viewers consuming over 1 billion hours of content every single day. Today, we're going to focus on 5 truths about starting YouTube in 2025 into 2020. The recommended revolution has leveled the playing field for new creators. What that means is, and why my channel was able to compete with channels that were producing the same kind of content and had started before me, is from the recommended videos section. What that means is, if someone was watching a competitor's video, my video would show up as to be played next because it's relevant content. This feature alone is absolutely huge because if YouTube senses that your video is like your competitors, the chances of them showing your video to their viewers is pretty probable. Number 2 is technology. What I love is we don't need any expensive equipment. We can literally use our iPhones or Android and just create a video from your phone and just upload it. Your video can be uploaded in minutes to YouTube. Number 3 is authenticity now outperforms production value. What that means is when you create a video, it's going to take less time because people don't care about editing and how flashy the video is, unless that's the niche, of course. But if you're just like me, you're getting on camera and just talking, you don't need to have this highly produced video. You want to give value and you want to be authentic. You want people to relate to you. That outperforms any crazy editing that a creator can do. A 4th advantage for new creators is the explosion of untapped niches, specific content areas with passionate audiences that remain underserved despite YouTube's massive size. A lot of creators make this critical mistake. They focus on broad competitive categories like fitness or gaming, where they compete with established channels that have years of content and millions of subscribers. New creators should instead target sub-niches where they can quickly establish authority. A broad fitness channel might need millions of views to stand out in a saturated market, but a channel focusing on strength training for people with back injuries or fitness for busy parents can dominate a smaller but highly engaged audience, often reaching monetization much faster. Here's the thing, and here's the key, is you start niche down, and then as you grow, you can expand your niche a little bit broader, therefore reaching a broader audience. And again, this might take practice, and it might take some time to figure all this stuff out. What you want to do is look for specific problems within broader categories that are addressed and consider a unique perspective that can bring familiar topics based on your background and experience. The beauty of this approach is that it works for creators of all ages and backgrounds. Your unique combination of interest, experience, and knowledge creates a natural niche opportunities that no one else can replicate exactly the same way. Now, last but not least, we have an unlimited amount of ways you can monetize your channel, creating more paths of revenue than ever before, regardless of your channel size or niche. When YouTube first introduced monetization, creators were limited to just AdSense revenue, which required a good amount of view count to generate a meaningful income. Today, the platform offers a diverse ecosystem of revenue streams that allow creators to earn from smaller, more engaged audiences in ways that weren't even possible a couple years ago. And these options include, obviously, YouTube's partner program, the introduction of YouTube's Shorts Fund, and lower thresholds for certain monetization features means creators can begin earning sooner in their journey. Now, this is specifically for if you upload shorts. They added this in addition to long-form video AdSense. Second, YouTube added channel memberships and super thanks that allow viewers to directly support the creators that they value, creating an income that isn't solely dependent on view counts. So when I used to go live on my unemployment channel, people would send me and what that is just one lump sum of $50, $25, any dollar amount that they want, $5 that they want to send. Now what's cool is this button appears under long form videos. So as someone is watching your long form video that maybe isn't live, they can still see that button and still make a donation. Something else YouTube introduced, affiliate marketing program. So this helps to create opportunities to earn from product recommendations without negotiating with individual brand deals. This is particularly valuable for new creators that may not have the audience size for traditional sponsorships. Now, I'm not familiar with this, Hopefully soon I'll be familiar with this and then I can share the details on that. So the diversification of revenue options means success on YouTube no longer requires viral videos, millions of subscribers, which is cool because even if you are a creator with a small audience, you too can build a sustainable income through multiple income streams and without having 1,000 subscribers as well as 4,000 watch hours needed for AdSense revenue. And you know what? The income potential doesn't even stop there. You can sell your very own digital products, affiliate products, direct sales products on each and every YouTube video. Now, what I recommend is a digital product because you don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to worry about customer service. And most importantly, you don't have to worry about creating the product. What's awesome is there are products out there that offer you 100% profit. You could go out and sell an affiliate product and make 10 to 30% commission, but wouldn't it make more sense to make 100%? If you want information on the digital product that I am currently promoting, click on the link in the description and invite you to watch a masterclass. The income potential is limitless. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, we are building a community of creators who are committed to monetization early 2026. Hit that subscribe button and join us for the remaining days of this 90-day challenge. Remember, the perfect time to start is today. With all the advantages and opportunities available to you right now, your voice and your knowledge and your perspective deserve to be shared. The world is waiting to hear what only you can create.